Folks, welcome to our show this week. I'm back down at Southern Woods Plantation in beautiful Sylvester, Georgia, one of my favorite bird hunting locations ever. And with me today, and my guest and my wingman, is Kurt Neubrecht. He's the field marketing manager for Chevrolet in the Southeastern region. And I tell you what, Kurt, it's always a pleasure to have you, just with a shotgun in your hand. But I also have to say, about a year ago we were doing this, okay? Yeah. We had a little bit different conditions.
We did. I'm glad to be back. It's a little bit better this time, but looking forward to it. It should be a great time.
Well, one of the things that I love about bird hunting is this fellowship and that sort of thing. Right. And it's bird hunting and trucks, man, I'm telling you what. Yeah. And we're also going to get a chance to talk about the new Silverado platform, the 2019, okay? Yep. I'm excited to hear from you on that, and maybe a sneak preview of what's coming here soon.
Yeah, we'll talk about all that. Looking forward to it. It should be a great time.
All right, well, listen, on the buggy we'll be, and folks, stay tuned, because I'm telling you, there's going to be birds flying, and Kurt, well, he's going to be styling and profiling this morning. Beautiful right there. What I thought of this lead, he might have been a J. Fish on. Doubled up there. This looks like a birdie spot.
Don't keep coming on past the dog. Come here, Dick. Good bird.
Dixie will find him. Dixie will find him. There we go. Up. Ah, there. Nice shot. Nice shot, Kurt. I had to kind of safety mine. I really don't like taking them behind me, It's better to be safe than sorry sometimes. Yep. Hey, that's a great shot. Oh, there we go. Woo!
2 for 2.
Woo, man. All right, let me get reloaded here.
What do you think about that, Bob?
But let me tell you something. All right, Dixie. Well, I just flat missed that one. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, the tree this morning has kind of got me hammered.
Check it out.
There you goes, Kurt, your bird. Hey, nice shot. Nicely done, man.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Woo! What do you think, Dot? They more in there? Huh? Dot says I'm just faking you out. Okay. All right, man. But yeah, that's awesome shooting over there. Yeah,
You killed a double to start with?
Yes.
Okay.
And then.
Yeah, the last one.
Yep.
I didn't see it, but one fall. Which one? We're both on this side.
2 fell right here, and then 1 right back.
Damn, Maggie.
Give me a bump, bud. You're on your game this morning, man.
I guess I am.
Wow.
Damn.
I knew there was a reason I asked you to come quail hunting this morning.
Feeling it today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you are feeling it. Dixie says there's birds in here.
I see one. Right there.
Bo, I shake and bake, Bo. I help. Woo!
Man, I'm on fire today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Bo, you are. Man. I have to call you Quick Draw McGraw. Okay. There we go. Man.
I don't fool around.
Hey, listen, nicely done, Bo. Nicely done.
Thank you.
You know what it is? It's the no snow.
It must be.
See,
What the Georgia snow?
I'm telling you folks, a year ago, it was snowing up deep to a Ferris wheel, 9 degrees. Matter of fact, neither one of us could hit up there.
Yeah, I think we were too cold.
Oh man, it does make a difference. Woo! Well, folks, stay tuned. We're going to have more great bird hunting action from Sylvester, Georgia, Southern Woods Plantation, and tell you what, I'm shooting a Browning 725 410 this morning with Browning 2 3/4 ammo. Ha, the best there is. I got both combinations. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
For 50 years, Ranger has led the way in innovative, high-performance designs, and we're raising the bar again with a bold new flagship line, the Ranger Z Comanche L Series. These rigs are custom crafted with a passion for perfection and loaded with more features and advantages to deliver domination at every level. The next generation Ranger L Series. Celebrate a legacy, 50 years in the making.
New Berkley Fireline Ultra 8. It's rounder, smoother, and 4 times more abrasion resistant than original Fireline. That means you catch more fish. Ultra 8 features 8 braided strand, heated to molecularly bind individual fibers. It lays well on the spool and is prior to going through your guide. Expect 10% longer casts and superb knot strength.
New Fireline Ultra 8, and you thought Fireline couldn't get any better.
I'm a little bit country.
And I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I'm a little bit of Memphis and Nashville.
With a little bit of Motown in my soul. I don't know if it's good or bad.
But I know I love it so.
Give a little bit of country, and a little bit of rock and roll.
The all-new Chevy Silverado. It's a little bit country, and it's a little bit rock and roll.
Walkawachi Marina, located on the Waccamaw River in Murrells Inlet, is a first-class freshwater marina. For over 60 years, locals and visitors have enjoyed Walkawachi Marina as a recreational stopover or as a launching spot on the river. Walkawachi offers affordable rates on wet slips, rack storage, fuel services, and a collection of amenities to enhance your boating experience. For a great meal with a waterfront setting, visit Deck 383, located on dock level at the marina. Walkawachi Marina, Murrells Inlet, South Carolina.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, brought to you today by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. Life's just better outdoors. By Berkley. Catch more fish with Berkley Fishing Products. By Ranger Boats. Still building legends one at a time. By Browning Ammunition. Browning, the best there is. And by Southern Woods Plantation, a place where the grandeur of times past can still be experienced today.
All right, Kurt, get ready, brother.
I'm ready.
Dixie's reset. Maggie and Dot.
No.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, a tree got me, man. I had to get it for a second. Oh. Awesome. Birds down. Now, Kurt, that's the kind of snow I like, okay?
That's right.
Not the white kind. I like
Feathers.
Georgia snow.
Feathers.
Yeah, with feathers fly. Yeah, man. All right, Dixie's got the bird. Look at there. All right. Wow. Well, listen, Kurt, come over here, man. We got to introduce our guide for today.
All right.
We've got, folks, Newt Hughes. He's from Nashville, Georgia. Been a guide. How many years you been a guide down here?
Been a while.
Well, listen, I tell you what, here at Southern Woods, we really love coming down here. And Newt, you know, it's dogs like Dixie and Maggie and Dot and all the different dogs that you use. And I know you're a dog trainer, you raise those dogs, and so that's really what makes the hunt special for folks like us. And so I just got to give you an old bump out there, bro. But I tell you what, man, it's nice having you as a wingman, huh?
I appreciate it.
All right, let's go get the next birds. All right,
one
let's
off
do
the
it.
bat.
Yeah, man. All right, Dixie, come on, find them birds. Your brothers there and sisters are working hard. Yep, nice.
One down.
Well, got him down.
Bird down.
Woo! Nicely done. That's a beautiful rise right there. Mine's on the left over here. There may be more in here. Get ready, Kurt. Up. Down, 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 down. I saw it. Yep, there it went. Oh, wow. Let me get reloaded. Woo-hoo. Okay.
Whoa!
Nope.
Bell and Callie, led by Dixie. What you thinking, Dixie? Well, let me get out behind this tree. I've been behind trees all morning.
That's your excuse?
Yeah, I got to stick to that one too. All right, Callie's whiffing them. She's whiffing them.
Oh, there.
Whiffing them. Woo! One down. That's all. I only got one shot. Man, that's a pretty point. Golly. Wow. All right, Kurt, you ready, brother?
Yes, sir.
Dick.
All right, man.
Dick. Dick. Get a bird. Dick, come here, heel. Come here. Get a bird.
Dixie says, I'm working at it, Dad. Hup. No bird on the back. I got one.
Moving
Dixie's
fast.
got it. Here we come. Get it, Dixie. Thank you. Thank you. Gosh, I mean, you know, South Georgia, quail hunting of a morning, huh?
Nothing better.
Now, I know you like snowmobiling, okay?
Yeah.
And, you know, you being from Michigan originally.
Right.
But I'd rather have this than snow any day. Come on up, Kurt. I'll slide a little bit this way.
Come all the way right up here.
There we go.
Dick, heel, heel. You want to get any front shots or anything?
There we good.
All right. You ready? Good bird, Dick.
Got him.
I got one. I really didn't get the other one. Dixie's got it. One down. Okay, look like we may need to get reset, Kurt. How many you got down over there, brother?
One,
You got two down. You're one down? Okay.
One down.
Come here, dog.
All right, Maggie says there's more birds there. Now Dot's getting reset. Is that pretty, Kurt, or what?
Unbelievable.
Now, but listen, well, you came in a Tahoe today.
Yep.
I think your wife would love, and the kids would love to have a dog when you go home.
They would. Have you been talking to my wife?
No, but I can.
Dick, Dick, don't do it.
No.
Oh.
I shouldn't have done that. I knew I couldn't catch up to that dog. Oh, there he goes. Folks, stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to have another great recipe on this week's Sportsman's Table.
Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today. Here's another safety hunting tip from South Carolina DNR.
While going to and from hunting, you should always transport your firearms unloaded and cased with the actions open or the gun broken down, whichever is safest. This is law in some states, so check your local laws. If you are an avid duck hunter, it would be in your best interest to purchase a floating gun case. If you are traveling by plane, you will need an airline-approved hard case that is lockable. Remember, safe hunting is no accident.
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or out of state, be sure to buy South Carolina grown meats, vegetables, and fruits. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Welcome to Chai Blossom Cafe on the Sportsman's Table this week. And joining me is my guest chef, Andrian Geis, with my Big Fat Greek Kitchen here in Myrtle Beach. And she's got a great recipe for us. It's got some fresh green tomatoes, certified SC grown. Okay, Andrian, let's build this. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to let you tell everybody what you're building here, okay? Because I love green tomatoes.
I'm making a Greek dish called moussaka,
okay,
and I'm substituting the eggplant with green tomatoes.
Wow.
They're a wonderful substitution for it, and they're fresh local tomatoes.
Oh, that's great. Well, what's the first step?
So the first step in the dish is you're going to cook off some potatoes, and you're going to put them in a pan. They're layered into a pan.
Okay.
And they're just fork tender.
You want me to help you here a little bit?
Yeah, let me lay this over here.
Okay.
The green tomatoes were lightly floured and salted and sauteed up, and they're just going to be layered right on top of that.
Oh, wow.
So you basically just squeeze them in there.
Okay.
The flour that I coated them with helps it make a nice sauce and thicken up while it cooks.
And folks, if you want a copy of her recipe, just log on to bobredfern.com and go to the Sportsman's Table, and it'll be right there.
The next layer is going to be a meat sauce, and let me put this to the side.
Okay.
I browned some ground beef. You could do pork, you could do whatever, deer meat if you want to.
Yeah.
I browned it off, putting it back in a hot pan with a little bit of olive oil. Oops.
There we go.
It's decided to jump on me. There we go. Told you everything's so fresh, it's alive here.
Yeah, man, I'm helping you. I'm trying to get my certified of flipping.
There we go.
There you go.
I've also sauteed some onions with a little bit of garlic.
Okay.
Salt and pepper.
Am I shaking it right?
You're shaking it right. I'm gonna mix that up a little bit. And now this is my own spice blend that I'm putting in there.
Okay.
It will be listed on your website.
Wow, that's
So I'm gonna give away my secrets.
Yeah. There you go.
And I like to make my own tomato sauce, and I jar it, but you could buy your whatever garden tomato sauce you like, or your favorite tomato sauce, and that gets poured in.
Wow.
Once the sauce has simmered a little bit and the flavors melded together, you pour the sauce on top, and you want a nice thick layer. The potatoes on the bottom are going to drink a lot of this sauce.
Okay.
So you just pour it on there, get it pretty even. It doesn't have to be exact.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to press it down a little bit. We want it nice and flat because we have the last layer going on, which is a bechamel sauce, but I wanted to add a little south to it, so I added some stone ground grits to my bechamel.
Oh, wow. Now, how long is this going to have to cook for?
It's going to cook at 375 for about 35 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
Until you get a nice brown topping.
Great.
Let me lay this over to the side here.
Okay.
And in this pan, I've got, thank you.
Here, I'm helping.
I appreciate it.
I'm your sous chef today. How about that?
Well, you're a wonderful sous chef.
Thank you.
So I've got the bechamel cooking, and as you can see, it's kind of
really
like
thick.
a real, yes, it's thin for grits, but thick for a bechamel.
Yeah.
But it's gonna bake and it's gonna fluff up.
Wow.
Okay, so we pour that on top. And it's not gonna puff too much, so you want it pretty much almost to the top of the pan, but not quite. And you just kind of spread it even.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah, it's a quick dish and it's all in one. You pretty much have everything you need in one dish. You got grits, you got potatoes, you got a nice meat sauce.
You do? Here, let me help you with that.
Okay, put that to the side. So this will go in the oven.
Okay.
And we'll put that in the oven. And when it's done, it'll look like this.
That is awesome. Look at that. Got a little bit of salad on top there.
Yes, I do a little fresh salad. It's got parsley, tomato, onions, a little bit of cucumber.
Yeah.
And it gives it a little color and it's a little brightness to the dish.
There you go. Thank you so much for being our guest chef
Thank you.
today.
I appreciate it.
Folks, listen, if you would like more great recipes just like you saw today on the Sportsman's Table, you can also log on to CertifiedSCGrown.com and see what's fresh on your menu, as well as the next time you're in Myrtle Beach, come on down to the Chive Blossom Cafe, Pawleys Island, or contact My Big Fat Greek Kitchen, and you can have Andriane, well, she can prepare a meal just for you at home. That's all we got time for this week. We'll be right back next week with another great recipe right here on the Sportsman's Table.
To find out more information on food that's fresher and tastier, go online at CertifiedSCGrown.com. Buy certified South Carolina grown products. It's a matter of taste.
When is the last time you traced your roots? Not your family's roots. The roots of the food you eat. Those roots should run deep, not from afar. Just like the legacy of farmers here in South Carolina.
Day in, day out, farmers from every corner of our state are carrying on the traditions of bringing locally grown food to your table. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC Grown. It's a matter of taste.
I'm a little bit country.
Oh, and I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I'm a little bit of Memphis and Nashville.
With a little bit of Motown in my soul. I don't know if it's good or bad.
But I know I love it so.
With a little bit of country, and a little bit of rock and roll.
The all-new Chevy Silverado. It's a little bit country, and it's a little bit rock and roll.
The Old 96th District in South Carolina is nestled in the western corner of the state and is a haven for fishing enthusiasts. South Carolina's freshwater coastline wraps around 84,000 acres of water, including Lakes Greenwood, Russell, and Thurmond. Experience incredible outdoor adventure, arts, culture, history, and heritage of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, Lawrence, and McCormick counties. Plan your next outdoor outing in South Carolina's Old 96th District, a part of South Carolina's freshwater coast.
I was really fortunate to be raised in a family with a strong outdoor heritage. We've been farming and hunting land that's been in our family since the Revolutionary War. Being good stewards of the land and wildlife and passing that on to future generations has always been part of our heritage. My grandfather created a company based on these values, and 70 years later, Pennington is still guided by these principles. This culture and these values are reflected in all of our products. Let us help you create your own outdoor legacy.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is brought to you today by Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. By the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. By South Carolina, it's a matter of taste. By Pennington Seed, the leader in outdoor forage products. By Browning, the best there is. By South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing. And by Backwoods Quail Club, offering Southern-style hunting and an array of exciting and challenging clay target shooting sports.
This was going to be kind of tricky, Kurt. Yep.
Boom.
Go. I kind of had to let it clear the limbs.
Nice shot.
Woo. Grab it up, girls.
Bird down. Oh.
Dixie said maybe more. Maybe not. Here she comes. Maggie's got it. All right, Newt, I got to ask you. Now, I know you're older than me, and you've been doing this stuff a long, long time, okay?
All right, talk to me.
Tell me, how many years have you been guiding? How many years have you been raising dogs? Because, you know, that's a part of the sport that's dying.
42 years.
42 years. Oh, my goodness. Well, folks, our guide from Nashville, Georgia, right here, Newt Hughes, he's got some great dogs today. Southern Woods Plantation. It don't get any better than that. Come on down. Log on to Bob's Top 16. You too can come on down and book your bird hunt of a lifetime. Hey, great food, great place to stay, and great guides like this, okay? And dogs just like Dixie. All right, man. Woohoo! Well, folks, before we go on our show this week, I've had some great bird hunting, and listen, this guy was just target on with all of, I'll tell you, bird hunting, you maybe were all over today. Gosh.
It was a great time.
Well, you know, and folks, I want to take just one quick look at the new 2019 Silverado, the all-new Silverado. This one behind me happens to be mine, and these guys have put me in such a great ride. You see me in Chevrolets all the time, and you have for over 18 years plus, and these guys never cease to amaze me in what Chevy and all the engineers and, well, just everybody that goes into building these great trucks, what they do to these trucks to make them, for us in the outdoors, great. And you've got to talk about this new platform.
Oh.
It's all new.
Yeah, all new from the ground up. Re-engineered. Basically, it's the strongest, most advanced Silverado that we've ever made. They're 450 pounds lighter than the previous generation. It's got air curtains in the front for aerodynamic efficiency. It's got a new trailering package integrated with the camera, LED headlights in the front and rear, a easy lift, locking and folding rear tailgate. So a lot of great features in this new truck.
Plus, it is the first one that they put a lift kit in.
It is, you're correct. This is the first Chevrolet Silverado with a factory 2-inch lift. So as you can see, it really makes that truck look good. It's a Z71 package on top of that, so it's a dynamite look on that truck.
Well, the Trail Boss, listen, I get great looks wherever it goes.
It does.
Man, on the road, and I just can't thank you guys enough for what you do for us here in the outdoors, not only on our show, but what you do in the outdoors in general across this country, because everybody that drives a Chevy, everybody that proudly displays that bow tie, it's a tribute to the folks at General Motors and Chevrolet.
It is. Thank you.
You're wild, man.
Yes, appreciate it.
We got to do it again this time. Maybe it's a rod and reel, okay? Now that you've mastered the shotgun.
That's right. On to the next sporting event.
Yeah, man, we're going to do it.
Appreciate it.
Well, folks, listen, that's our show for this week. As we always like to say, the outdoors are passion. I want it to be yours too. We'll see you right back here again next week on another episode of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. Oh, man, I'm just telling you.